On September 11, 2001, New York firefighter Stephen Siller had just gotten off the late shift at Squad 1 when he heard the news of the first plane hitting the Twin Towers. Siller responded, but when he got to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, it was already closed. So he strapped on 60 pounds of gear to his back and ran from the tunnel to the towers. While so many were running away from the towers, Siller and other first responders were running toward them. On that day, Stephen Siller, along with 342 of his New York Fire Department brothers, died at Ground Zero. In numerous cities around the country each year, communities honor that sacrifice with a Tunnel to Towers 5K run, symbolic of Stephen Siller's heroic journey.
This is the third year that Uptown Altamont has been the home of Orlando's Tunnel to Towers 5K run. We have such great support from the community. Numerous merchants show up early in the morning to set up booths to host the runners. The local police and fire departments are out in full force. We get great support from our political leaders and a simply outstanding turnout of runners. It's a whole community coming together to show support for the Stephen Siller Foundation and for our first responders and our military, for those that give back to us so much every day.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Though it's my honor to start this, it is really your honor that you're here today to do this for all those people that have done so much for us.
3, 2, 1, go!
In just 3 years, the Orlando event has grown to over 1,000 runners taking part. Area fire departments field their own teams to run the entire distance in full gear, just like Stephen Siller did on 9/11. One of the most amazing parts, and probably the most emotional parts of the race, is the 343 Memorial. This is the section of the race where the runners go past a row of 343 signs, each one representing different first responders that lost their life that day on 9/11 at the towers. The 343rd and final sign is that of Stephen Siller. The memorial is set up by local firefighters in honor of their fallen brothers.
The reason we come out here is just to support the firefighters and all those who passed away in 9/11 during that tragedy. It's been 14 years, and it's just like it happened yesterday to us.
This is a bone-chilling event. Every turn, every corner gives me goosebumps on my arm. It's a tremendous honor to be able to support Seminole County Fire Department, all the Central Florida firefighters, and FDNY.
There's only a certain way you can give back, and by giving back sometimes is a struggle. You can donate money. Money is very, very important for the cause, but when you're showing your support, giving it your all, your heart, blood, sweat, and tears, I don't think you can give any more than that.
We are proud of you, say we are proud of you. We are proud of you, say we are proud of you.
We want to remind everybody, just never forget. And that's why we come out here, and we want to honor these first responders and these service members that sacrifice for us every day. And it's the least that we can do to come out here and give them a day like this.
See firefighters come out in gear and run. It's impressive in this hot weather. They're just great guys, and they all know the brotherhood and the fellowship of a fire department, and they respect that, and they respected what the firemen did on 9/11.
Where each runner finished really did not matter because it was the cause that they were supporting that was the big winner. Our overall winner, however, was Alan Wells from Orlando with our top female finisher, Abby Ritter, the first fireman running in full gear to finish Winter Park's Keith Streaker.
The money raised from the Tunnel to Towers 5K goes to support programs like Building for America's Bravest, which builds smart homes for our most severely injured service members returning home, like this year's race Grand Marshal, Marine Sergeant Mike Nicholson from Tampa.
I've been lucky enough to receive a smart home back in January 2014. The Sillers become like a family to me, and I have to do all I can to give back to them because they've given me so much. It's great to have everyone come out, but it means a lot just to show that, especially in this day and age, people are still really care about this country and care about our veterans. So it's really awesome to see all the support and all the love out here.
2016 will be our 4th year for the local Tunnel to Towers 5K run. We are just so delighted and excited that it's getting bigger and better every year. We want to see everyone back out in 2016 on September 10th.
Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten?
We've been following the story about an organization called Building for America's Bravest, a program of the Stephen Stiller Tunnel to Towers Foundation that has chosen to help Army veteran Ben Eberly by building him a smart home here in Alpena. And today, the first wall for that home went up. Head contractor Tom Mail of Mail Construction and his crew were on site today to lift the first wall, while representatives from Tunnel to Towers Foundation and GMC broadcasted live to Eberly and students at Anderson Middle School in Berkeley, Michigan. The organization wanted the students who were honoring Eberly today at an event to see where him and his family are going to live, and they even got to see Eberly's live reaction when the first wall went up. Students in Berkeley had a goal of $1,500 to help raise funds to support this cause. However, they have since raised $3,000. So with their help, as well as Mail Construction and top sponsor Buick GMC, the funds have been raised, and Eberly's family's new home should be complete in April.
It'll be my first smart home. Anxious to see the technology because I have never done one before. I know it's something new.
Building for America's Greatest found Eberly, who during his time in war lost both his legs and his right hand in an explosion. This house will be one story with an elevator to access the basement. In addition, the home will include high-tech features controlled by an iPad and customized to allow Eberly to lead as independent a life as possible.